Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So today we will see how we can handle alert in Playwright with C#. Okay, so for this one, let us come to this site. So this URL I will paste it in the description so that it will be useful for you. So in this site, there is one alert section here. So here, what is the alert? So basically, alert is something whenever a user does some particular action or some specific action on the web page, a particular dialog box will open. Okay, and once the dialog box will be opened, so user will be prohibited to do some other actions when the dialog box is open. Okay, so let me click here. You can see this is the click button. Okay, so if I click here, so you can see this dialog box is appearing. Okay, whenever this dialog box is appear, so I cannot perform anything behind the screen itself, behind this dialog box. Okay, so basically the user will be stuck doing some other actions on the page when the alert box is open. Okay, so in alert box there are few actions which a user generally does. One is accepting the alert, cancelling the alert or dismissing the alert, and accepting the alert, providing some input box. Okay, it means, so here you can see there is a OK button. So if I am pressing the OK button, that means I am accepting this alert box. Okay, if I will come here, you can see here there is one cancel and OK button. So if I will press the OK button, it means I have accepted this alert box. Okay, and if I am press the cancel button, then it means I have dismissed the alert box. Okay, so this is another flow, and another one is in the alert box, a user will be provided to give some input. So here you can see, if I will say some automation. Okay, so basically this is the input for which the user gives to this alert box, and if I will press the OK button, it means I have provided some input to the alert box and I have accepted the alert. Okay, but if I will provide some input and if I will click on the cancel, it means I am dismissing the alert. So while dismissing, if I will provide some input, doesn't make any sense. It will make only sense when I am accepting the alert box. Okay, that means suppose I am giving some input here and I am pressing the OK button. It means I have given some input and I am accepting the alert, so that whatever input I have given, it will be reflected in the application. Let us see. You can see here automation, here it is coming. So likewise, but if I am giving input and at the same time I am dismissing the alert, so basically it doesn't really make sense. You can see here nothing is like that. So basically this giving input only makes sense only when user accepts the alert box. So okay, so now we will see how we can handle this alert box in our automation. Okay, so I will copy this URL. So first I have to come to this site, page.go to URL. Okay, so this is my URL, and then what I have to do, I have to click on this button. So let me construct the XPath for this one. So the ID equal to OK tab, and then the immediate child is this button. You can see 1 out of 1. So basically this XPath is valid. So I can press it here, something like this. I have to click on this button basically. So I will press this button. Okay, so just I will print something in the console so that it will be easy for us to understand. Okay, so I will print something like this: console.writeLine going to click on the button, alert will be displayed. Okay, so similarly once I have clicked on the button, what I will do, I will just verify. I clicked on the button. I will write something like this. Clicked on the button, waiting for alert to display. Okay, let us see. I will debug it. So I will put a breakpoint here and I will debug. Let us see what will happen. So basically you can see it came to this page, then it will click on this button. So you can see now it has, since the breakpoint is here and the current controller is here, so basically whatever the return statement are there above this point, all those have been executed. Let us come to this application. Where is that application? Okay, let me rerun it again so that we can see. I will put a breakpoint here. Okay, so basically this is the application. Okay, so I will press F10. So you can see the alert came and then disappeared basically. Okay, let me run it again so that it will be clear to you. I will debug it again. Let me, yes. So you can see here, this is the application. Okay, so if you see now I am going to click on this OK button. Okay, I will press F10. You just see here the dialog box will appear and then disappear immediately. You see, then I will continue and I will continue. Okay, let us see what statement we have got in the output logs. And see that basically the execution is still going on. Okay, let me see again. This is still going on execution. Let me let me run it again. Okay, it passed now. Okay, and if I will go to the terminal, view test results output. Here there will be some test results. Okay, here you can see here. Going to click on the button, alert will be displayed. It means this line executed successfully, and then console.writeLine here waiting for the alert to display. So basically here what we have seen, so basically we have not handled the alert anywhere in our script. So basically what happens, whenever the alert got displayed, the playwright automatically accepts the alert. This is the by default behavior of playwright. Okay, so whenever the dialog box will be displayed, it will click on the OK button by default. So suppose there are some applications where we have to either dismiss the alert or we have to give some input to the alert. So in that case, how we will do? In that case, by default, what it will do, it will just accept the alert, but it will not dismiss the alert. So to do that, what we will do, we will design one method which will be executed once the alert will display. Okay. So for that one, what we will do, there is one event and listener. Okay. So basically, event is something like this. So whenever user particularly does some action on the page, we call it as one of the event. And listener is basically whenever one particular event is triggered, only then this listener function will be executed. Okay, it means suppose user clicks on something on the page. Just for an example, whenever user clicks on this page, so I will say some function should be executed, or I can say whenever the event called dialog, or I can say alert. When the user does something, whenever the alert event triggered, like whenever the alert comes on the page, so I can design my listener like HandleAlert, some function I will do, and inside this function I can write my script what I have to do. So similarly in alert, so basically whatever dialog box or alert in Playwright, we have a specific event which is called as dialog. Okay, whenever this event will be triggered, then we will design our one method which will be executed when this dialog will be displayed. Okay, so here in Playwright we have to design this one, we have to go like this. So we can say page dot dialog. Okay, so what I will do, basically you can see here I will copy this one, something like this. Okay, I will just paste it. Okay, this will not be alright. Okay, so this is the function which we have just copied it. Okay, so in our case I will say as suppose dialog. This is one of the variable. Okay, so here what I will do, I just copied it and we will see how we can design this function. So basically this is one function. Okay, so here we can say, I will say I am inside the alert. Okay, and here if you want to accept the dialog, there is one method which is called accept function. Okay, okay. So here we can say there is this dialog. This is one of the variable what we are using, and this is one function. You can see the parameter, and here we have done one arrow function. Okay, so we have told to this event. So whenever this dialog event will be triggered, this function, whatever we have written inside this function, those will be triggered. Okay, and I will say, just for the sake of our logs, I can mention something like this. I will say something like accepted the alert. Accepted the alert. Okay, so this is I am accepting. If you want to dismiss the alert, so you have to use the dismiss method. Okay, and suppose I want to read some a message which is present in the alert. So for that one I can say like string, I can store it in a variable. I will say await dialog dot message. And basically it is saying this is a property. Okay, this is not a async one. So this is the message. First we are retrieving from the dialog, and then we are accepting the dialog. Okay, and to show this message I can print it in the output. So I will say the alert message was something like this. Okay, let us run this method. Okay, we will see what will happen. Okay, now I will view the test result output. Here basically it's basically whatever the basically we are running the test. Okay, to show the result you have to see the test results. Okay, you can see here this message is not present. I am inside the alert and accepted the alert. You can see only these two messages are present. So basically what happens, so basically the event is triggering at this point only, because the event what we call dialog, the alert, okay, it is appearing clicking on this button only. But we have designed our listener. This is our listener function after the event got triggered. So basically just make sure to write your listener function, okay, below to the event, below to the line which triggers your event. Okay, so what I will do, I will paste it here. So what it means, so basically here I have designed this function listener. So I am saying whenever this alert will appear, you execute this line, and this alert will appear when I am clicking on this button. Okay, so that my listener is ready, it will keep listening. If there is no dialog, so this block will not be executed, but whenever there will be dialog, this block will be executed, and it should be before the line which is triggering the event. Okay, so let us see. I will run again. Okay, so now I will view output. I will go to the test results. You can see first this line is appearing, going to click on the button, alert will be displayed. Then it is saying I am inside the alert, and then this message accepted the alert message was I am in alert box. Okay, and then this line got executed successfully. Clicked on the button and waiting for the alert to display. Okay, so this is something how we can handle the alert. Okay, so suppose so basically here if I will show you, come to the application here, if I'll expand this one. So basically here there is no dismiss button. Okay, so let us see this alert, okay, where we will accept as well as dismiss this alert. Okay, so let me copy this function. I will call this function as HandleAlert accept and dismiss. Okay, this is the URL where I have to go, and then once the URL is done, then I have to click on this button. So here I will say something like this. Cancel tab. this is my attribute value. I will say something like this, step equal to, okay. I have to first click on this button, so I will do something like this, page dot click. Okay, now going to click on the button, alert will be displayed. Okay, and here what we will do, we will accept the button, and then we will see how we will dismiss the button. Okay, and then I have to click on this button basically. This button, I can say something like this, button text to this one. Okay, this is my path, and I will click on this button. Okay, so basically what I am doing, so if I will tell you, first I am coming to this URL, and then I am clicking on this button so that this button will be appear. Then I am designing my listener, and then I am going to click on this. Okay, let me run this function. I will run this one. Okay, so here this did not run something like, okay, we will see the result, output, test results. Okay, okay, let us see. I am an alert box, whether this is the input or not. Okay, this is the press a button. This text should appear. Okay, let me run this function. It got failed. Let us see this failed. Okay, so it is saying syntax error, failed to execute, waiting for, okay. Oh, there is some wrong in the XPath. Okay, let me clear this out. 2 double slash. Okay, I will run it again. Okay, now this is passed, and I want to go to here to see the result. Test results. Okay, you can see, going to click on the button, then I am inside the alert, then I accepted the alert. The message was press a button. So this message, it appears. Okay, and it accepted the alert. So if we want to dismiss the alert, I can say something like this, dismiss function I have to use. Okay, let me run this one. Okay, now it has passed. Okay, so if I will show you the result, I will configure this one so that it will be easy. I don't have to click on this test results again and again. Okay, so it passed. Okay, and now we will see how we can input the value to the alert. Here we will see. Okay, so let me design another method. I will just copy this one so that it will be easy for me to, I will say alert, handle alert, giving input. Okay, giving input. So then I have to click on this button. It will design the XPath. This is the text box. This is the value. href value is this one. Okay, so first I have to click on this button, then I will design my listener. I will say accept. Okay, and here in the accept we can pass some function message. Okay, let's say welcome to Playwright with Csharp, and then we will show. And one more thing, which button I have to click? This button I have to click. I can say something like this button, and the text is okay. This is my XPath and here. Okay, so let me run it again. I have to build it. So basically to build the project I can say here, I don't know where the build option generally comes. If I'll go to the option and if I'll right click, okay, there is no build option. Okay, anyway, I will check in VS Code where the build option is coming. Okay, so now I will run this test. If I'll come here, so basically it first build the project. Okay, now you can see the test cases is not run actually. It is not in either green or red, so I will run it now. We will see. I think it will be going to fail. There is something wrong in the locator, I think. It's the text box. Okay, now it failed, you can see here. So basically it is saying waiting for the locator, waiting until unload. Okay, let me run it again. Okay, it seems like everything is okay. Maybe the application took some time to load. Same thing. Let me go to the application. Okay, so basically I think there is something wrong in the XPath. Let's see. No, this is fine, but here I see it is taking some time for the application to load. Let me run it again. Okay, so now you can see this test case pass, and if I will see the test results, you can see accepted the alert. The alert message was please enter your name. Okay, let us see whether it is actually entering the value or not. We will see. So for that one I will put a debug point here so that you can see. This one. The application is loading. It seems like there is some issue in the application. Anyway, we will discuss timeout in more details, how we can handle it in our application. So this error we will avoid this error. Okay. Sorry, I have put the run. So I will debug this one so that I can show you whether it is entering some value to the alert box or not. Okay, so now I'll press F10. You can see welcome to Playwright Csharp. So if I will come here to the code, you can see here we have welcome to Playwright Csharp. We have entered this in alert box. Okay, so this is all about alert, like how we will handle alert in our script. So I think that's all for today. Thank you.